What scenes were removed from the final version of K-pop Demon Hunters? And what scenes were planned but never made it to the final animation step? Prepare yourself to see K-pop Demon Hunters as you've never seen them before. These deleted moments were a real loss, and the reasons for their removal will shock you. Let's start with the kiss scene we all deserved but never got. We waited for 1 hour and 30 minutes for the moment when Jinu would kiss Rumi, but it never happened. And here's the shocking part. This scene was actually planned, but it was completely removed from the movie. In this scene, Rumi and Jinu are visiting an aquarium together, which looks like a secret date. This moment most likely could happen between their first meeting, when Rumi wanted to kill Jinu, and their last meeting when Rumi realized she had fallen in love. This scene was meant to show how they slowly started to trust each other and became closer. As they walked together through the large glass tanks with glowing fish swimming all around, they could finally stop pretending to be someone else and just be themselves. There was even a rumor that Rumi and Jinu were supposed to sing the song Free together exactly in the scene, and not during their romantic date that we see in the final version. But that's not all. The drawings that revealed this deleted scene even showed a glimpse of the dialogue between Jinu and Rumi. We could see how Jinu tells Rumi that she should let her hair down sometimes. This would be followed by a gentle touch on her cheek and eventually their first kiss. The kiss would have happened at the most unexpected moment, since we still believed that Rumi hated Jinu, so it had in plans to surprise everyone. But this scene was removed because it leaned too much into the romantic story of Rumi, which already was a main focus of the movie. Comment below if you think removing this scene from the movie was a big mistake. But Rumi and Jinu are not the only ones who lost special scenes. There's a whole set of scenes with the Saja boys that were supposed to appear in the final version but never made it. And the last one will shock you. In their final performance, the Saja boys put on Grim Reaper-style outfits and reveal glowing marks, showing their demon side. But new revealed images went much further. Their final performance wasn't on a normal stage at all. It was inside a demon castle glowing red, with eyes watching from the walls. Their outfits looked like something from a heavy metal band, more like dark rock stars than idols. But the next photo is even more surprising. In another photo, all 5 members were drawn as full demons, each with horns, demon patterns, and glowing eyes. Every one of them had a different monster form that matched their personality. But in the movie, the decision was made to keep their demon looks closer to their human appearances. So be sure to comment below, which demon look of the Saja boys do you prefer more? The original or the one we see in the final version? But the next detail will shock you even more. We know that in the movie, the face of Mystery is always hidden behind his long hair, but in the old drawings his face was clear and he looked totally different, almost too kind to be a demon. And what about romance? In the movie his hair looks normal, but in deleted images it was a giant heart shape, which made him look funny and over the top. Comment below the name of your favorite Saja boy, and let's move on to the Huntrix scenes that were cut from the show. There are many scenes featuring Huntrix that became our favorites, but there could have been even more because brand new pictures were released, and they show moments we never got to see. Just take a look at this. We always see Rumi with her hair tied back neatly in a braid, but another look of Rumi may shock you. One early picture shows her with messy loose hair, standing while demons crawl up from the ground around her. It feels darker and scarier than anything in the final movie, and it doesn't stop there. Another picture shows the Huntrix jumping down from the sky into a huge arena. At first it looks like an unknown scene, but if you look closer you'll notice it's very similar to the one we see in the movie. This is the exact moment when the girls fight the demons on the plane and then land on the stage for their big performance. Comment below if you recognize this scene. But the next picture will shock you. Here Rumi is locked in combat with a demon that never appeared in the movie. The monster was cut, and the entire fight disappeared before it was ever shown. Many amazing scenes stayed hidden in these pictures. Vote in the comments which of these scenes should have been kept in the movie. Did you know that the K-pop Demon Hunters title was not the first one? In its early stages of production, they tried out different title logos. The letters were big and bright, almost like they came from a magical girl cartoon. The style looked fun and shiny, not dark and serious like the final version. But here's something interesting. The Korean title was made super big on purpose. The artist explained they wanted the Korean letters to stand out the most. And here's a fun fact. If the team hadn't changed their minds at the end, this cute and colorful logo would have been the one we see on Netflix. So now the question is, which title do you like better? Comment below and let's go back to a scene that appeared in the movie, but was originally meant to look completely different. Do you remember when Rumi ran away from practice because of her demon marks and climbed up the tower? In the movie, that tower was Namsan Tower. But here's something strange. At first, it was supposed to be a different place. An early drawing shows Rumi standing on top of the Seoul skyline. This picture was made by Mingju Chen, one of the main artists for K-pop Demon Hunters. Her job was to draw scenes to help the team know what the movie should look like. On this drawing, Rumi is on the penthouse tower roof, looking down at the glowing city. Namsan Tower still shines far away, and the streets below look like rivers of light. Interesting, why did they decide to change this tower to Namsan Tower, which appeared in the final version? But here's an even crazier detail. The artist made many versions of the rooftop. Some made the city look super huge, while others made Rumi look really strong, standing all alone above it. So what do you think? Should this rooftop version have stayed in the movie or no? But that wasn't the only change. One whole event was cut out from the movie. We got lots of fun scenes in the movie, but there was actually one more scene that could have become iconic if it hadn't been removed. It was called The Idol Games, and it showed Huntrix not fighting demons, but playing sports. The idea came from a real TV show in Korea called the Idol Star Athletics Championships. It's where idols wear bright tracksuits and play games like running, archery, and relays. People love it because idols act funny, playful, and competitive in ways you don't see on stage. But here is something even more exciting. The deleted scene starts in a hallway under the stadium. Rumi stands across from Jinu. They are preparing to walk out into the arena and compete with each other. The scene was planned down to the smallest details. Saja boys wears bright red sports suits with numbers on their chests. They smile, pose for cameras, and make peace signs. Sadly, the whole thing was removed to keep the movie duration at 85 minutes. Comment below, should this stadium scene have stayed in the movie? While there are many deleted scenes we will never see, there are also deleted posters that were created but never meant to be used. Did you know that the very first poster for K-pop Demon Hunters looked nothing like the ones we saw? Back in 2021, when the film was first announced on Variety magazine, they revealed this poster. It shows Huntrix on stage with glowing weapons in their hands, spotlights blasting down, and the group ready to perform. At first, it just looks like a concert scene, but there are details most people missed. If you look at Mira, you'll notice she's holding a giant steel fan as her weapon. Also, the girl meant to be Zoe is shown with long green hair. And if you look even closer, the sky above the stage is not empty. Strange glowing eyes hide in the shadows, almost like demons staring down at the group as they perform. Many believe this early poster teased the whole theme of the film too much, showing idols who shine on stage but also fight monsters. So what do you think? Was this first poster better than the one we got in the end? But just when you think you've seen everything, the next detail will shock you the most. It's something you could easily miss in the movie, but it's directly hinted at in K-pop Demon Hunters Part 2. Did you know this poster was supposed to be the last scene of the movie? It was made to show one big thing, Huntrix coming back. In the poster, the three girls wear black clothes, standing side by side. The poster was made to tell fans that Huntrix would come back in the next movie. But here's the thing. This poster never showed up in the movie, and they showed a completely different poster instead. One way or another, it confirms that there is a plan for the second movie. The director Maggie Kang confirmed this and even revealed about what they wanted to do next. Here is the big part. She said the first movie was about Rumi's story, but Zoe and Mira also had stories that fans did not get to see. Some of those stories were written in, but they were cut out because the movie was only 85 minutes long. So does that mean the second part of K-pop Demon Hunters will focus only on Zoe or only on Mira? Comment below your predictions. Be sure to share which deleted scene or photo do you wish had stayed in the movie. And if you want to see even more hidden moments from K-pop Demon Hunters, be sure to watch the next video you see on the screen.